Hello, my name is Ralph, and welcome back to Random Randomness and Random Questions with Lost, or Nemo, and Bunny. We have a special guest today. Bunny?
Bunny?
Like, you didn't say anything. Nemo said something, you're just like...
That's because Nemo was correcting you. Okay, Bunny.
You could say hi, or something.
Hi. Hello.
We have a special guest... We have a special guest today. Joining us for this round of random questions is Wolf.
Sounds so excited to be here. It's our special guest.
I told you, Wolf, I told you you need to act like you want to be here or you're going to get it. I told you. Act like you're going to be here.
I think, Is that better? Is that better?
Yes. Yes. I don't care if you're faking it. Just do it. But
Look, I gotta go by the script, alright? I didn't get the right script. You gotta give me the right script next time.
Read what I sent you.
I did!
Read it the way it's supposed to be read, not like a freaking robot.
When did this happen? Why wasn't
I didn't give you a script because you wouldn't follow it anyways.
I don't have a script.
Same thing for you.
Because I'm Nemo, and I'm
Yes.
usually finding.
Yes.
I can't stick to
You get lost in the pages. We're on page 3 and you're on page 60.
Yeah.
I know I read slow, but slow down.
Is that not how you're supposed to read books?
I didn't know you read that slow.
Yes, I do. Have you not watched the videos or seen the live streams where I'm trying to read something?
Oh, yes, I have. It's interesting.
Yes. Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
good word for it.
And here I am, the host of the random questions, where I read the questions to you guys.
Yep.
At least the short sentences that I can concentrate on just the one sentence instead of a whole page of words that confuse me.
Yeah.
Correct.
But as usual with our random questions, ow, I got something in my eye! Ah!
Well, fix it.
Is that the question?
Is that the question? What is in Rolf's eye?
What is your eye?
Yes, that is the question. What is in my eye?
Dirt.
Piece
Dirt.
of ice cream.
Probably a gnat or something else.
No, the gnats go down my throat. The dirt goes up my nose. And the ice cream also goes down my throat.
Okay.
Off the script.
Damn.
Okay, so...
Well, we're supposed to get back on this. Hold on. Okay.
Find the right page.
Back on the script.
Yeah, find the right page. There you go.
I'm on the right page.
Okay, so, right up here, up above me, right up here, per the norm, we have our random number generator, which has 350, 1 to 350 right here, and then the number of the question right here, if I can get my finger in the right position. Then over here, on the left-hand side, we have all of our questions listed very nicely, numbers 1 through 50.
Blue?
Yes, it's blue. And this right here is our list of questions that we have already answered. It's 2 pages. Bunny has very nice handwriting. If I wrote this, I'd be the only one able to read it.
And you wouldn't even be able to read it.
I was gonna say that.
It's numbers. I can do numbers.
You sure about that?
Words. I cannot do words. And yet I'm the host of the show.
Yes.
Having said that, we're going on with question number 1, which we're going to send to Wolf this time.
Okay.
Starting with Wolf. Question number 59. Oops, that's too far. That's too far. There it is. Okay. 59. Did we already answer this one? We did not answer this one. What movie quotes do you use on a regular basis?
Trying to remember what the movie's called. Oh god. Oh.
What's the quote? Just say the quote.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. What is that from?
Die Hard.
There it is. Yes. Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
Stupid memory for stupid stuff. I remember all kinds of stupid stuff. All right. Nemo, you're up first. Or you're up next. Second, I guess. Second, yes.
Both of mine are from Supernatural.
That's not a movie, but we'll allow it.
If you ever fudge and touch me again, I will fudge and kill you.
See, doesn't that make you feel better?
And jerk.
Bitch.
Jerk.
Damn.
Bitch.
Jerk.
So, for those of you that have not seen Supernatural, the first quote is from a specific episode where it's a Christmas episode. The boys get captured by these gods that are getting ready to sacrifice them, and they slowly drain the blood out of them. And I think, isn't it Sam that they pull the fingernails out of?
Yeah.
And then Dean, I don't know what they did to Dean, but they did something to Dean too. And after that, they keep on talking about how Dean has a potty mouth. And
Yeah.
the woman, the female god person, goes, "You see, whenever I feel like swearing, I just replace it with fudge." So then Dean proceeds to go, "If you ever fudge and touch me again, I'm gonna fudge and kill you." So that's the first quote. And then the second quote is said throughout the entirety of the Supernatural series. Anytime that Sam and Dean are getting ready to have a chick flick moment, Dean usually goes, "No chick flick moments." And Sam goes, "Whatever, jerk." And Dean goes, "Bitch." And then that happens almost at the end of it. It's almost always at the end of the episode. So then they drive off, and that's the end of the episode.
Supernatural is a chick flick.
It is a chick flick. It really is.
Of sorts.
All right, Bunny.
Way to tell us through season 1. I don't really say like a lot of quotes. Probably movie quote I use, and I rarely use that one.
I didn't hear what it was.
Oh,
You literally keep
my
cutting.
precious.
Oh,
I'm having
Gollum.
technical difficulties, I think.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yes. My precious.
Precious. Yeah. Wolf does a very good Gollum
Damn
impression.
it. Damn it. Rough that. Yes.
Filthy hobbitses. I don't do Gollum very well.
Dirty hobbitses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it way better than me.
Practice.
Yeah. I do Yoda. That's what I do. Talking about creepy wrinkled things. Yoda.
The green basketball.
Yes.
It's green basketball.
Yes. Let's see. Movie quote for me would, because I'm dumb. Anytime that I say something that's from a movie, like "I'll be back," I have to do it in the person's voice, or
God,
I do.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, "I'll be back,"
I'll be back.
and I'll randomly throw out, "Get to the chopper!"
Oh God, yeah, I know.
Everybody did that.
But then I will do the Yippee-ki-yay one from Die Hard. I do a ton of them. Like, I have movie quotes that just falling out of my ears, basically.
I have an idea. Sorry. Go ahead.
But I'd have to say my favorite quote to use is also from Supernatural, and it's just, "Son of a bitch!"
You do say that a lot.
You do.
It sounds like from Red versus Blue. It's a Halo TV show from
Oh my
Rooster
head.
Teeth.
Yeah.
That in season 1 through like all of the Halo 1 season.
Season
it's like
1 through
season-
5, I want to say.
No. I think it was season
favorite
1
Red
through
versus-
2 or 3.
I'm pretty sure it went up to
The best-
5 because they didn't change the stuff until they went further forward in time, and that didn't happen for a while because we were watching it recently, and each season was
Well,
only
we're
like
gonna-
8 episodes.
Well, they have it on YouTube now, where it's like the whole
Yeah.
entire season.
Yeah, they have the whole entire series on YouTube now.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Rooster Teeth quote?
Tucker did it.
This
Sucker did it.
This is any TV show made by Rooster Teeth.
We've probably, those of us that actually know what Rooster Teeth is, because I don't think Bunny knows, we've probably only ever watched Red versus Blue, so we're gonna have Red versus Blue quotes.
I've watched Red versus Blue with you.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Not my
mine
thing.
is he's a cult leader.
You killed Church, you team killing fucker.
That's a great one too. You killed Church, you team killing.
You team killing fucker. Okay. Anyways, next one.
Then I have another question.
Okay.
What is a quote you can recite word for word?
Oh Lord.
I'm horrible with that.
Rob
I
first.
fail.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Me
Oh,
with
I
my
got one.
with my long one. Wolf, why don't you go first? Mine is long.
We shall. This land is ours. We shall call it this land. I think we should call it your grave. Oh, curse your son of a Nemo betrayal. Mine is an evil laugh. Ha ha ha. Now die. Oh God. Ah. Oh dear God. Ah. Yeah. That's it.
What's that from?
Firefly.
I haven't watched that entire thing.
Oh.
I really need to. I really need to.
I'm. Ah. Great.
Okay, I'm gonna go last because mine is really long, so mine is gonna go last.
Okay. I would like to go next.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, cause I don't know anything. So go.
I was never insane except one time in which my heart was touched.
That's a good quote.
That is a good
Edgar
quote.
Allan Poe.
So do you have one, Bunny?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay. My favorite quote to use whenever somebody asks me to recite a quote from movie, play, TV show, song, or anything like that is it's not a verse, it's just basically the devil speaking in a song called The Garden of Allah by Don Henley. And he speaks in two parts. There's two parts that he speaks. The first part goes, "Nice car. I love those Bavarians. So meticulous. You know, I remember a time when things were a lot more fun around here, when good was good and evil was evil, before things got so fuzzy. I was once a golden boy like you, when I was summoned to the halls of power in the heavenly courts, where I dined with the deities who looked upon me with favor for my talents and my creativity, and we sat beneath the palms in the warm afternoons and drank the wines with Fitzgerald and Bugsley, and they pawned a fighting phrase from tongues hot with blood, and drained their pens of bitter ink, vainly reaching for the bottles full of empty Edens, branded specially for the ones who had come with great expectations to the perfumed halls of Allah for their time in the sun." That's the first quote from the song that I like to use. The second quote is, I think it's very apropos for the way our world works, or at least the United States is right now. And once again, it's the devil speaking, and he says, "Today I made an appearance downtown. I am an expert witness because I say I am. And I said, gentlemen, and I use that word loosely, I will testify for you. I'm a gun for hire. I'm a saint. I'm a liar because there are no facts. There is no truth, just data to be manipulated. I can get you any results you like. What's it worth to you? Because there is no wrong, there is no right, and I sleep very well at night. No shame, no solution, no remorse, no retribution. Just people selling t-shirts. Just opportunity to participate in this pathetic little circus. And winning. So those are my two favorite quotes to use when people ask me to quote something.
Nice.
I feel like that second one very much describes the way that the United States works right now. Everybody wants the quick buck, the easy buck, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it. Whether it be lie, cheat, steal,
Manipulate.
you know, manipulate anything, manipulate the system, manipulate other people.
Gotta love it.
It's sad, honestly.
I forgot I had this duck.
It is.
You forgot you had this duck? As in quack quack?
As in oink oink.
Pilot.
You did not say pig.
It's a pig duck.
Squeal.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, that happened.
Okay.
They have this little supposed to be rubber duck, but it's a pig instead.
Oh, okay.
My therapist has a horse with a mullet.
Nice.
Ha! You know what? I'm questioning.
Alright, and like I said, wolf, squirrel. Alright.
This is how things go. We are now 22 minutes into actually recording, and we've answered one question.
Yep.
Because I enjoy asking questions.
I know.
So
ahead,
question
hon.
number 2 is going to go to Nemo. Is number
Okay.
105. Yes, 105. What is your most recent lie?
Oh my heck. Okay, so now that they've confessed to each other, I might as well go with it. So I'm a pair of friends. One of them liked the other one didn't like them. So I was like, hey, why don't I try and help this situation?
Mm-hmm.
So I lied and told them that what if they did like you? Because I knew that the person didn't like them. And then bad things happened.
I wouldn't
There-
say that's. Go ahead and finish. Don't say what else.
They're not on good terms at the moment, but they're on decent terms. They can still talk to each other. It's not like awkward. It is awkward.
But I
'Cause
wouldn't.
all of us knows what happens.
Yeah. So I wouldn't call that a lie because you didn't say that they liked them. You just posed the question to them because obviously the person was too afraid to approach them and say that they liked them. So it's like, well, what if they like you? And honestly, I feel the same way. It's not really your place to say that no, that person doesn't actually like them. So
I
No.
try not to get involved in this kind of stuff, but they always come to me. Every single one of them. And it annoys the hell out of me. That's fine.
that's a lie right there. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure your last lie was gonna be the same as my last lie. Like, I'm fine, or that's fine, or
It's okay.
yeah, that.
Usual
Really
way
not.
I respond to a text if someone asks me how I am is I'm fine with the upside down smiley face. Really creepy one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, Bunny, what about you?
That was totally gonna be my go-to. Was I'm fine.
Yeah,
That's literally I do that all the time. All the time.
Yeah. Mine is I'm fine as well. I don't like lying. I'm one of those people that I will be honest with you no matter what you ask me. However, don't ask me how I'm doing because I won't tell you the truth. I really won't because being the male of the house, being the guy that I am, I'm supposed to be fine. Everything's supposed to be okay.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to be
We're
the one that
working on
takes
that.
care of everybody and the one that's supposed to, I'm supposed to be strong for everybody else. So I'm fine.
We're working on that.
We're working on that.
I'm finding strings from a long time of acting as if I was fine in front of bitchy people.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon my French.
Wolf has said far worse than you already on this recording in areas that I can't cut it out. So,
I'm sorry.
no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Why wouldn't I be?
So,
That's
Wolf,
you.
what was your
That's
last
you.
lie?
My last lie? Oh, God.
The one you just said?
Oh, damn.
Well, sure, we'll go with that one.
Apologizing for swearing in my recording?
I do mean.
But it's you. You always cuss. It's just you.
I know, and I try not to, and yeah. It happens.
If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
You know, when I was growing up, that song, it honestly, it annoyed me, but I didn't realize until I was older what they were talking about. Because it didn't register to me that the guy was looking for a girl that he could cheat on his wife with, and then he meets his wife, who was advertising in the paper to meet a guy to cheat on her husband with. And then they're perfectly fine with that.
What the?
That's what the song's about.
Yep.
That is literally what the song's about.
What? I
Look-
never knew that.
Look, listen, think about the lyrics and look at the lyrics. He looks at the newspaper and he finds an ad that says, if you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making, what is it? If you like making up with love at night in the cool summer rains, then contact. There's more, but it's like all this stuff that says then contact me, and he contacts them, and they agree to meet at this restaurant. He gets there, and it's his wife.
Wow. Yeah, I don't like that song anymore.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I just don't care for what it actually means.
I've never actually liked the song, but it's one of those songs that you hear and it gets stuck in your head.
It does get stuck in your head.
It's like
Those are
it,
from,
Shark song.
yep.
baby shark do 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 do
No,
baby
no,
shark do 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 baby shark do 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 baby shark.
Alright. And Wolf cusses again.
I didn't say anything, alright?
Okay, in your mind, you're cussing out.
In
I
his
was
mind, he's
saying
like, "You
no."
stupid son of a."
Right? Okay, well, if you weren't, I was, so.
Yeah, if I don't cuss, you cuss, so. Win-win, my bad.
Right. True that.
Yeah.
No curses.
Yes.
We're scared.
Don't we all? Oh, it's so hard for me not to swear when I'm playing a horror game.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's probably why I shouldn't
Unless
play a
it's
horror
live.
game.
That's why
Or
I
at
know.
least we record it. Okay.
That's why in most of my horror games, there's like I'll scream or I'll jump and I'll go, son of a bitch. We'll draw out the S because I'm like, don't cuss, don't cuss, don't cuss, don't cuss. Or
Yeah.
son of a monkey, or Jeebus Christmas. That's my new go-to is Jeebus Christmas.
Son of a
So funny.
motherfucker.
Oh, you have some crazy ones, Wolf. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I get
Alright.
creative.
My favorite one that I've said is Sweet Satan. That was my go-to for
Long time.
in school.
It's still your go-to most of the time.
Yeah.
All right, Bunny, you're up for this next question.
Okay.
Question number 3, also known as number 244. How ambitious are you?
Well, I think I'm pretty ambitious. I mean, I did graduate law school. And I'm going to get my teaching credential right now. I'm working on that. So,
Keep going.
yeah, I think I'm pretty ambitious.
Yeah, I'd say so. I would say that I'm fairly ambitious. I mean, I'm doing YouTube. And it's very hard to become famous on YouTube. If that's not ambitious, I don't know what is.
Right?
Yeah, I agree with that because I'm in the same position, 100%.
Yeah. So I think Wolf is about the same as I am.
Yeah.
What about you, Nemo?
I was always taught that being ambitious was bad.
No.
No.
They kind of show that in like TV shows and movies that ambitious people are jerks and they're the ones that become
In
CEOs
school.
and treat people like crud and
Well, see, here's the thing, though. School doesn't know what they're talking about. Just kidding.
I 100%. We've actually had that discussion before. I 100% agree with you that school nowadays is so broken and so lost, and they can't find themselves.
Teach you
100%.
anything. We had me and Bunny actually had a discussion with this earlier when you were at work.
We did.
Was I on call?
Yes.
I was.
Yes,
Yep.
you were.
Knowing
were
you,
just-
You were probably making bracelets,
you were-
watching
you were
YouTube
dis-
videos,
you were
or
distracted.
or
I
You were
was
distracted the whole
playing
time.
Minecraft.
Village. I
The
didn't
only
call
time
Yeah,
they
that's right.
appeared on
They were playing
was when I
Red
said their
Village.
name. Oh, that's right, yeah.
They were playing what?
Village.
Resident Evil Village.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
How far have you made it?
I can't find the lady's house.
What lady's house? Which lady's house?
The house you have to go to where the chick dies,
Where the
and the
shit-
entire place gets set on fire. Can't find that place.
Oh! Go through the cornfield. Once you go through the cornfield,
Cornfield. There is no. I didn't see a cornfield.
so did you go to the church?
No.
Okay. We'll have to discuss that later because it sounds like you need a lot of help. Okay. So, did you actually answer how ambitious you are?
I don't believe I am ambitious at all.
We're gonna work on that.
Maybe a little ambitious.
Do you still want to be a baker?
No.
What do you want to be when you
I
grow
wanna
up?
be
No.
an author.
That's ambitious
That's
too.
am-
That's very
That's
ambitious.
ambitious. That's really hard to become that. So
Now that's not to say that
Yeah.
you can't because you write very well.
right?
Make sure you get a really good editor though.
Yes.
I'm not.
Someone that knows how to spell.
Yeah, and proper grammar and punctuation and stuff like that. By no means is your writing bad. Your writing is amazing. But your spelling and punctuation needs some work.
Yeah. I'm in high school.
Which, spelling and
You should
punctuation
already
meaning.
know how to spell.
Not with my school.
Exactly.
Not with your genetics either. I've seen your dad's spelling.
My the only good
Damn.
English teachers I've
Damn.
had.
That's what I come back to? Really? It's,
The only
What?
good English teachers I had were probably Miss Lenore.
I just gonna roast out of that. I was getting water the whole
Okay.
Miss Lenore was good.
Miss McKay was also good.
However, it seems like every year when they would get their spelling lists, it was always the same freaking words. Always.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Like every week they'd have
Second grade.
they'd get like 2 or 3 new words every week, but other than that, it's like they have 15 words. every week they would swap out 3 of the words.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, no wonder these kids nowadays don't know how to spell. You're only teaching them 15 words all year long.
Right?
Maybe at the most they might hit 30 eventually by the end of the year. I remember 4 weeks in a row, Elle brought home their spelling list, and it had 9 words that were the same. 4 weeks in a row, there were 10 words on the spelling list.
Wow.
Yeah. And they wonder why the kids nowadays aren't learning things. And then they keep teaching the same math over and over and over again. Not only that, but they're teaching it wrong. I'm sorry, when a parent gets the homework and they see it and they follow the notes and they follow exactly what the teacher wants them to do and does the problem exactly the way the teacher wants them to do it and gets the wrong answer and gets a different answer 7 times and then does it the way that they know how to do it and gets the right answer and turns the paper in with the kid because they're frustrated with the fact that the kid keeps getting the wrong answers and getting the questions marked wrong, turns the paper in with the correct answers, and it gets marked wrong, saying that the answers are incorrect. I use the calculator. I use the calculator to get the answers to make sure I had the right answer, and they marked them wrong.
Can I interrupt for this on a second? Can we just also say that even if you bring in homework, you turn it in and you do it in a different algorithm, if the teacher doesn't like you doing it that way, they'll just mark it wrong just to mark it wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
English teacher.
Because
that woman despised all of the children she taught.
Yeah.
She made us learn about Disney in these little pamphlet books.
That's kind of weird.
Super weird.
And then said, hey, here, take this pamphlet and make a 400-word essay out of it.
Yeah, I could totally do that. I could totally do that. I can make an essay out of anything.
I think I could too because I can BS my way through a lot of stuff.
That's what I do.
I do writing and I do made up writing.
Yeah, that's
Fictional.
That's pretty much what you have to do when you get an essay like that. You put in some facts and then you fill in the rest of the stuff with just stuff you can.
Full.
Well,
Also, the next Tuesday we'd have to
creative
present in
people?
front of the class. I hated that woman.
that's interesting.
And we wouldn't get credit if we didn't present it in front of the class.
Public speaking is a huge thing.
Yeah.
I don't think
And there's a ton of people that have issues with
I didn't
public
like it
speaking,
either.
and that is something that I have always believed. Public speaking in front of the class, should be reserved for the class that's called speech.
Yes. But not all high schools have speech. I
No.
didn't have a speech class until
But-
college.
But the thing is, high schools either have speech and or drama. They're the same class.
Oh, not at my school, but yeah, okay.
No. I'm not
That's
saying
a
that
long
they
time
actually
ago.
are the same class, but I'm saying high schools nowadays have one or the other or both, and it's teaching the same things. You're learning how to speak in front of people, and
Yeah,
how
I
to
didn't learn
perform
that
in front of
skill.
people.
I truly didn't learn that skill until college.
Yeah.
know
Now
how
I
to
can speak in front of
people.
anybody.
I know how to quarter my anxiety so
Oh,
I can talk to people.
That's good.
I wasn't taught that. But good now.
Now, the school's not teaching things properly also goes hand in hand with a conversation that we had before. I think on this same thing, random questions. Not this one, but another one where we talked about how high schools need to they need to have more trade schools now, or at least trade classes, because their trade schools and trades in general are falling to the wayside, and nobody wants to do them anymore. And in reality, that's where 90% of the jobs are right now, and nobody wants to do them.
And the pay is there. That's where the pay is.
Yeah,
I mean, it's ridiculous.
And the other problem is 90% of the jobs out there are trade jobs, but also like 90% of that 90%, they require you to have a degree of some kind in that field, or experience of 2 or more years in that field. But you can't get experience in the field unless you get a job in the field, but you can't get a job in the field unless you have experience in the field. How are you going to get that without trade schools?
Most union jobs that do have trade are considered part of the trades do not require that. You have an apprenticeship program to get that.
I have never seen an apprenticeship program for any of the trade jobs that we have in anywhere. You know this, Bunny. I've been looking literally everywhere.
Oh, I know.
Within reasonable travel distance of where I live. I have applied for almost 500 jobs now, and I've had 3 interviews. 3.
Well, where you live, there are no unions, like in the plumbers union, the electrical union. They're all in bigger cities, so like Modesto, Stockton, Sacramento, so yeah.
But those places, like the union places, the jobs are getting filled so fast that by the time that somebody like me sees them, it's already full. I mean, the position's already been filled.
Yeah, well, most union jobs too are based on a testing process that happens twice a year. So if you don't know when those testings are, for example, 442 was the commercial plumbers union in Modesto. They test in October and May? April. They only test 2 times a year. So there's a lot of that too, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think this was going to be our last question for today. We made it through.
Welcome to the Randomness podcast, where we talk.
We could totally turn this into a random to a podcast where we have a page like this of random questions, and whenever we run out of a subject to talk about, we just hit the number generator and it brings us to another subject, which then sends us off on another tangent about something else, and it would be so easy to do that.
I want to do something like that. That'd be pog.
I think it'd be kind of cool, actually.
Pog.
That'd be pog, man.
Shut up.
I'm old. I don't know what Pog is, so.
Of course you don't.
Pog champ.
I barely knew what PUBG meant until I started watching more YouTube.
Aww,
What's PUBG?
that's cute.
Player Battlegrounds.
Wait.
Player Unknown's
It's-
Battlegrounds.
It's a game.
Yeah.
So what PUBG
I
is.
own it.
It's
I
one
do,
of
I own
the
it.
it's one of the most
I believe it,
popular.
'cause I know I never played.
Yeah, I don't play
It's Fortnite, but
It is
But better.
different.
yeah,
Way better.
Well, yeah, because Fortnite sucks. Sorry,
we're all
YouTubers. if
we're
you
all
play
bashing on Fortnite,
but
and
I
Fortnite's
do-
still one of the most popular YouTube
I
things
do
of all
not
time.
I do not like Fortnite. I've never liked Fortnite. I hate that my son likes Fortnite. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It would be I will say this, it will be a good game if they didn't have the building mechanic.
I've never
Then
played
you can
it.
use the environment.
Yes.
That makes
Yes.
the game so
I
much
don't like the building. I don't like. That's exactly correct.
I've never played
and
it,
if it
so
wasn't so kiddish, then again, if you didn't make it kiddish or childish looking, and
it wouldn't be as popular as it is. It was.
it would just be PUBG 2.0, basically.
Yeah, it would be a blatant ripoff of PUBG.
Yeah.
All right, so last question, which is question number 91. What songs hit you with a wave of nostalgia every time you hear them?
God.
Pretty much any song by Matchbox 20, the Spin Doctors, the Foo Fighters. Honestly,
So, my music?
honestly, if
Green
you were,
Day, yes.
if you were to name a song that came out in the 90s or early 2000s, like I'm talking up to 2005, pretty much any song, unfortunately including Britney Spears and the Spice Girls,
Oh
Oh,
God.
honey.
or the Chicks with Dicks, I mean Dixie Chicks.
Good slip.
Sure.
Oops.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
no.
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
They all nostalgia. I mean, they all went hand in hand with something that I was doing when I was growing up. Wolf, you're up.
I would have to say System of a Down or Rock Zombie because I grew up on them. That's what I grew up on. As like, because that's what my parents
You
would always
guys
play
sing
for me.
groups.
Dude, I like your parents. I'm sorry.
I know my parents play WoW. They play Final Fantasy.
Yeah. They're gamers.
Yeah,
they freaking.
They're gamers. They're awesome. Yeah. But yeah, there's any song really that I can just jam to is basically nostalgia. But it's mainly like Gorillaz, Green Day, Slow
You're
Down,
talking
Rob
old
Zombie.
girls, right?
Oh yes, old Gorillaz, like
Okay.
Clint Eastwood Gorillaz.
Yeah, Feel Good Inc., Clint Eastwood. All right, Nemo.
Really thought you guys went there. Well, you have named groups and stuff. I'm gonna name one song.
Okay.
Hey There Delilah.
Oh,
Huh.
Oh, that was like that song died. It sucks. It's a good song.
It didn't die. It just
Then
doesn't.
It's not as popular as it used to be.
I wish it did.
of course you did.
Hi, good song.
Lady Annabelle Me Now.
Yeah, that one.
That one's good.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Why does that one hurt? My mother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wake up, Wolf. Yeah.
Did you fall asleep on us?
No,
I was
I'm still
yawning.
here. I'm listening to you
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were yawning.
Nope.
Are you done, Nemo?
Surprisingly.
Yep.
Or you got more? Okay. Mine's yeah, probably about the same as Roth's, you know. I used to jam when I was 16 with my Bone Thugs and Harmony. I remember that in my new car. But like Reba McEntire, old school, like country, freaking 90s rock, Green Day, Offspring, all that stuff. All of it.
I would say also like classic rock too, like 60s, 70s classic rock.
Twisted
Yeah.
Sisters, 80s. Ah.
Sure. Michael Jackson too. Michael Jackson's another good one.
Yeah.
I
You guys are
remember
literally naming off all of the artists I listen to.
that's
Yeah.
Because they're good artists.
Yes.
that's because you're my
AC/DC.
child and that's what you grew up listening to with me, not with the other people. The other people, I don't know what it was. They all said, "Oh yeah, we like this stuff. We like this," but we never listened to it. The only time we ever listened to good music was when I was in charge of the radio.
I want to see if the three of you recognize a specific song, and if you can tell me who the artist is.
Well, we can't do that on recording because
No, I
copyright.
won't play it. I'll
Yeah.
just say the title of the song.
Okay.
You're the devil in disguise. With the "you're the" in parentheses.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Uh-uh.
Nope.
Elvis.
Oh.
I was never a huge fan of Elvis growing up because my mom wasn't either. Same thing with the Beatles. I wasn't a huge fan of the Beatles growing up because we listened to the Monkees.
Yes.
The Monkees were so much better than the Beatles.
I don't like the Beatles.
Johnny
one of
Cash?
those.
Johnny Cash is good.
Johnny Cash is great.
Obviously, Johnny Cash.
The Man in Black. I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Of course.
But yeah, so it seems like we all pretty much listen to the same stuff.
Which is crazy
In a way.
because our age range is
Yeah,
all over the place.
Bunny and I are only
Oh.
like 4 years apart, 4.5 ish years apart. So
Ish.
you know, we grew up in the same genre of music. But Wolf, you just turned like 19, right? 18.
Yes, sir. I'll be 20 next year.
So yeah, you just turned 19, and then Nemo is
It's a
turning
couple months short of
15.
being 15.
Yeah, October will be 15. So there's a wide range of music, and we all listen to the same
I
stuff.
would say in mine and Nemo's generation, like all the way from you guys to 2016, maybe 2017 for pushing it.
Oh, the 50s music.
That's the best
My
music
God.
generation.
Mm,
50s music
I would not
is
agree
good.
with that.
yeah,
It is second on my list.
I would.
But I'm saying like 60s, 70s, 80s, all the way up to 2016, maybe 2017, is that those gaps between those years, all of that was probably the best of music.
Yeah, because I haven't heard a song recently,
That
like a new release, that
Yeah.
was worth anything
Unless it was
Well,
released by
there's
somebody
some
that's been around since we were growing up,
forever.
like
And so they have the same.
yeah,
FFDP.
yeah, who's still putting out music, which is crazy, but their music's still amazing. I mean,
Put out another song a couple days ago.
Disturbed is still doing music. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Linkin Park's music was amazing up until, you know, obviously they had to stop because of what happened with Chester. But Linkin Park was amazing up until
Metallica's making music again.
I was never really a huge fan of Metallica. I felt like their music was very much the same.
Back, like, they're not as good now, but like they used to be really good.
Yeah, because back when they first started doing their music, they were like the only ones doing the music that way. So they were unique. But once I actually started really getting into that kind of music, which is like when I was a teenager, because, you know, growing up as a kid, you listen to what your parents listen to, and then you start being able to listen to your own music once you have your own car or your own stereo in your room, which usually happens about the time that you turn into a teenager. And that's when I started finding my own music and finding rock and blues. Man, I worked at a gas station, and like I could get a classic rock station, but I worked the night shift, and at night they never had good music on the classic rock station. I don't know why, but like they just never had good music on the classic rock station, and the pop station was playing pop, which of course I don't like pop, modern pop, because a lot of it
Very
was
nasty.
yeah. Well, no, because technically Prince and Michael Jackson are considered pop, and they're, you know, it's Prince
Right,
and
it's-
Michael Jackson.
yeah.
I mean,
That's more rock.
What
See,
more
I
do you need to
consider
say?
More rock.
but Michael Jackson was literally known as the king of pop.
I know, and it's
Oh
just
my
wrong.
heck, the thousands.
Yeah, but his music was
The
rock.
2000s.
Yeah.
So rock.
Once we hit the 2000s, pop became a joke, really.
Right.
And-
Absolutely.
I'm actually scrolling through an alternative 2000s playlist.
See, I mean, there's some songs recently that I've been listening to that's been pretty good. But
The old,
like the biggest ones, yeah.
What are your top 3 favorite songs at the moment?
We already answered that, so that'd be Dracula Wolf.
yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I actually gotta look at this because I got a lot. Give me that
My 3 change like weekly.
Your 3 change almost daily.
So,
Mine haven't changed, though.
No, I mean,
the first one is Vulnerable
That
by
takes the energy.
CJ.
That would
Vulnerable
require.
by
Sorry, Wolf. Go ahead.
It's fine. It's by CJ Starnens. I think I said that right. It's Vulnerable, and then it's. Oh, shut up! Why are you playing now? Where is it?
what? I've never heard of that person. What kind of music is that?
Buddy!
It's Taya music. Welcome to the Internet is another one. That one's my other favorite.
That one's funny.
I have heard that
one's
one.
pretty, yeah. And then the other one is it's by Poor Man's Poison. It's Feed the Machine, which is also really good.
I've heard that one too, but I've never heard of the first artist. Vulnerable? Is this a song?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just check it out.
Great song.
I will say that I did hear a song for the first time yesterday that was really good. It was by Aaron Lewis, Aaron Lewis used to be the lead singer of Stained, and now he's a country singer. And it was a really good song.
What's the song?
Oh, I'll have to find it again.
What was that? I know it's Vulnerable. Who was it by? Because there's a couple that popped up.
CJ Starnes.
Okay.
Starnes. Great song. Great song. It gets you right in the feels, man. It's right in the feels.
Right in the giblets.
Maybe not that far, but.
It's the song by Aaron Lewis is called "Am I the Only One?"
Oh, I've heard that song.
It's a really good song.
It's a really good song.
Yeah. So.
I've got Call Me by Blondie. Probably Body by Mother Mother. And then Stay Alive by Social Repos.
You say the names of these songs, and other songs pop into my head when you say them.
Yeah.
So, the first one you said was "Call Me," right?
Yep.
That immediately made me think of "Hello," which was originally by Adele, but I like the metal version done by Leo Morcioli. It's really awesome. It's really good. You should check it out. What was the second song?
What was it? A Body by Mother Mother.
That made me think of Bodies. Let the Bodies Hit the Floor by Drowning Pool.
The bodies at the top.
That's a completely. I'm pretty sure that's a completely different song.
Oh.
And then what was the last one that you said?
Give me a second.
One.
Stay Alive by
That's right.
The Killers. No, Somebody Told Me by The Killers.
Wolf is already singing the song
That's
that.
what it was. It
No.
was Stay Alive by Social Repos.
Yeah, it was
Sorry.
Stay Alive by
Yes.
Social
So
Repos.
that's why we were like, stay alive.
Yeah, because that immediately made me think of Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
Stay Alive. You prefer? Which version of Hurt do you prefer?
I prefer the Johnny Cash version.
9 Inch Nails.
Hurt by Johnny Cash is probably one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. I will say my favorite version of Sweet Dreams, which this might be kind of controversial because a lot of people say that he's creepy and weird, and the way he does music is creepy and weird. Marilyn Manson. His version of Sweet Dreams.
Yes.
Let's see.
Dude, it was epic. It was epic.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Let's see, what were they? It was Sweet Dreams. There were 3 songs. I got them on my phone actually. It's Sweet Dreams.
My second favorite version of Sweet Dreams is by Puppet Master. Would recommend listening to it.
What's like the parody one of it? There's somebody else who also made a cover of it. I don't remember who it was.
Don't know.
Oh, I need you guys to listen to Mary by the Death Riders.
Mary by the Death Riders. Okay, hold on. Let me bring it up so I can listen to that as soon as we're done with this thing.
Okay.
I already have a song on my Google, so I'm ready to listen to.
Okay.
We've been talking music for like.
Yeah. I'm trying to find those Marilyn Manson songs.
What we do?
You know what? Actually, I think they're on my computer now I think about it, because aren't they on my iPod? The songs I was writing the story to.
Oh yes. Yes.
The Beautiful People, Sweet Dreams.
Is it Tainted Love? Or
Yes.
God's Gonna Cut You Down?
No. No, the God's Gonna Cut You Down. Wasn't that one by Johnny Cash?
I think so.
That was the Johnny Cash version. I'm
is.
trying to think of the. Well, Marilyn Manson did a version of it too, but I preferred.
I prefer Marilyn Manson's version.
For what I was writing, the Marilyn Manson version is very, very good. But for what I was writing, I believe. Oh, I don't have it. It's on your computer, Elle.
Oh,
It's in my iTunes. On your computer.
well, I don't think I have iTunes. Let me. It is not on here.
It's not on there anymore?
No.
Oh, well. Man.
Oh, yes, it is. iTunes, what would it be called?
Just look for Marilyn Manson in the iTunes. Why am I having you do that? I do have it on my computer. It's in the music on my external hard drive.
Well,
Music. Marilyn Manson. There it is.
Ooh, hello.
Let's see.
I want to know why people get so butthurt over Marilyn Manson's music.
Oh yeah, it is Tainted Love. Tainted Love is the other one by Marilyn Manson.
Because back in the day when Marilyn Manson, back in our day, he was very vulgar, and there was some other stuff that he did at his concerts that really got really bad. So that's why people have an issue with him. So.
Yeah, people, but he as vulgar as he was, he has straightened out his life so much.
Oh my God, yes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
The other song is
Shine Down.
Bones in the Ocean by The Longest Jones.
Bones in the Ocean?
My darkest day.
It's a sad song,
Live
but
wrong.
it's a great song.
See there. It's alive.
It's about a captain's crew, and he went back to die for them.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, well, We've been recording for a very, very long time. This is not meant to be a podcast. So
And it went there.
we're gonna have to end this one here. So stop complaining. We'll do a podcast later, some other time. Whiny, complainy.
Look who's talking. Look who's talking.
Damn.
Wow.
Whiny, complainy, plainy. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
What? Ugh, bye.
We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring that bell, because when you ring that bell, you get notifications every time I post new videos, which I do daily.
Daily.
Until then, keep your head up and keep moving forward. This is Ruffnum, Nemo, Bunny, and Wolf signing off. Bye-bye!
What?
I guess I'm the only one saying
I'm
bye
not
this
saying
time.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm not saying bye.
Yeah, well,
This
people
is
don't
not
come to
bye.
my channel to watch you say goodbye anyway, so bye.